now.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tuck. Come on with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the sideline. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is first touchdown this year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. The Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tootin. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 5. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Let's go now.
They'll run on second down. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Up the middle they go. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's a run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he'll only be able to get to the 7-yard line. So good work by the defense. It sets up 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Hold it ready. Like it. Ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
of 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now give on the ground. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Go! Hawks, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. Getting out of the gun is Milton. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the zone read, it's a give to Chilton. Whoa! And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this.
Ready, set.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
In motion comes Thomas. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right.
Brian Thomas, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
On the double. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Run over center now with Newton and some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Third and a yard.
Get it.
Now Milton. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards.
From the set.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Steady.
To throw, it's Milton. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
70 Lions.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set. Like it. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Newton. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
2nd and inches.
Broncos, go.
Right back to Newton. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Panther 60.
Another run here with Newton. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. In motion is Hunter. The RPO, that one is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. A gain of 4 yards.
Ready.
And a Jaguar
60
first down.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He's got room to roam. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Devin Boyd on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. They're going to get the conversion here on 3rd down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Down at the 23-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up!
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall. And it's 4th down.
Loss of 2 yards.
Back to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go, here we go! Alert!
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the set!
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cody Simon. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 33-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
He pulls it in around the 5. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Broncos 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, set. Ready.
Here's Milton. Left side, caught by Hunter. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. Trying to start on the ground. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Dixie Maverick. Get it.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's Harvey. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. On 1st and goal, Harvey. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. Loose past the 35. Look at him go! Down the sideline to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
A safe kick taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Up the middle they go. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. The Broncos is going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Me. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When we on track,